Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Euro 2024 guide. If you want to enjoy the video, smash like button as always and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below which team you think will win the Euros. So close now to the start date of Euro 2024, and the hours and the minutes are ticking down to that first game between Germany and Scotland. In this video, I'll let you know everything you need to know going into Euro 2024. Let's begin with the hosts, Germany, of course, the 3 times winners of the Euros and the hosts of this Euros. Manager Julian Nagelsmann will be the youngest manager at Euro 2024, and a key player I think you should look out for is Jamal Musiala. He's had a great season at Bayern Munich, so quick, so agile on the ball, and his end product is superb. So definitely one to watch there. If we have a look at the FIFA World Rankings, which we'll be doing for each and every squad, Germany are ranked 16th. So not awful, but you probably would say a bit harsh on the Germans. They probably should be up there a little bit more, if I'm being honest. Moving on to Hungary, of course, they were undefeated in qualifying for Euro 2024, and they are ranked 26th in the FIFA World Rankings, so 10 above Germany, which isn't too bad at all. This looking like a pretty close group, Group A. Of course, manager Marco Rossi, and a key player is Liverpool midfielder, of course, Dominik Szoboszlai, who in this Hungary side will play a bit further forward and look to have a few shots at goal and maybe even find the back of the net on a few occasions. Moving on to Scotland, who are ranked in the FIFA World Rankings at number 39. So this is a very close group between these 3 sides. Scotland have never made it out the group of the major competitions, so they're looking to do that in 2024 and break that record. Of course, manager Steve Clarke, and of course, the most important player, I think, for Scotland is going to be John McGinn. He's absolute quality. Everyone loves him. How can you not? Had a great season at Aston Villa. Now let's see what you can do at the Euros with Scotland. Finally, for Group A, it's Switzerland. Of course, they are ranked in the FIFA World Rankings at 19. So yeah, this group, we've got Germany 16, Hungary 26, Scotland 39, and Switzerland 19. So a very close group on the grand scheme of things. Switzerland, who made the quarterfinals in the last Euros in 2020, of course, are looking to try and replicate that this year in Euro 2024. Manager Murat Yakin, and star player, I'd have to say, Granit Xhaka, of course, had an incredible season winning the title at Bayer Leverkusen. Of course, former Arsenal player. He does have a temper on him, but he also has a great left foot on him. So see what he can do at Switzerland this summer. Let's move over to Group B, and all you need to know about Albania is that this is their 2nd ever Euros, but don't be fooled by that, because in qualifying for Euro 2024, they only lost 1 game. Manager Silvinho and starman Ahmad Broha look to bring the goals to Albania this summer. Yes, they're in the group of death, but don't be fooled by what you see. FIFA World Ranking 66. I think that is very harsh indeed, and I think Albania could potentially surprise a few people this summer. As I say, it's in a really tricky group, but let's see what Albania are really made of. Croatia have never won a knockout match at the Euros. They're looking to change that in 2024, of course. World Rankings are number 10, so one of the highest we've seen so far on this list. Of course, manager Zlatko Dalic, and key man, of course, it has to be that man in the centre of the pitch, Luka Modric. Such a quality player and helps Croatia so much. Can he help Croatia finally win a knockout match at the Euros? No, in a really tricky group. It won't be easy to qualify for the knockouts, but with that man as the captain, of course, and that man in midfield, I think they have a very good chance of going deep into this year's competition. Italy, of course, are the holders of the Euros, and their FIFA rank is number 9. So already moving on to the highest, we've got Albania 66th, Croatia 10th, Italy 9th, Spain yet to come. But for Italy, of course, the holders of the Euros going into it, can they defend their title? The only side that's ever been able to do that is Spain in 08 to 2012, of course. Italy will be led out by Luciano Spalletti, and key man has to be Donnarumma. Incredible world-class goalkeeper. Let's see how many clean sheets he can get this summer. And moving on to Spain, the only country to ever defend a Euro title, and they also have won it 3 times, the most amount of times along with Germany. Can they make it 4 in Germany's back garden. That would be incredible and overtake them for the record. Of course, Spain will be led out by Luis de la Fuente, and key man has to be that man from Man City, Rodri in midfield, one of the best midfielders in the world. He'll look to control the play, and he's so good at it. Very excited for Spain this summer. Spain's FIFA ranking is 8th. So if we have a look at this group, 8th, 9th and 10th, all in this group. Albania 66. You can see why people are calling this the group of death. Let's move on to Group C then, and we've got Denmark, the 1992 winners of the Euros, having originally not even qualified. That's an incredible story on its own. But of course, Denmark will be led out by Hulmand, and a key player to look out for is Man United striker Rasmus Højlund, who has had an incredible season in the Premier League, but he has looked sharp. And for Denmark at this year's Euros, let's see if he can deliver. England got the runners-up medals last Euros. They're looking to go one further this Euros and finally bring it home. Of course, led out by Gareth Southgate, and the star player, you have to say, is going to be Harry Kane, the captain on many occasions and always scoring the goals. He's world class. Of course, been playing in Germany for his club football this season. Let's see what he can do at international level in Germany. England world ranked number 4, so very high up on this list. I think that's the highest up on the list we've had so far in the video. Moving on to Serbia. Of course, they were 2-time runners-up of the Euros, both happening in the 60s. Since then, they haven't quite been able to reach them heights. This year, though, they'll be looking to put their marker down once again on the Euros. Alexander Mitrovic, a quality striker, is, of course, the top scorer for Serbia in qualifying. This he can deliver in the actual tournament now. Of course, Serbia led out by Stojkovic, and a key player has to be said, apart from Mitrovic, Dusan Tadic looks to be very creative in midfield. Mid-30s now, but still loads of quality from Dusan Tadic. With a 24-year break for Slovenia from the Euros, Matjaž Kek will be the man in charge to deliver something for Slovenia this tournament. Of course, key player has to be said, the likes of Seska up there, but Jan Oblak, can't look further than that man. He is an incredible goalkeeper and deserves a lot of praise. Slovenia ranked 57th, Serbia ranked 33rd, Denmark 21st, England 4th. So there's quite a variety in that group. England seem to be the favourites, but Denmark, Serbia and Slovenia all very close to each other in the rankings. Let's see how it plays out. This is Austria's 4th Euros, but of course last time they made the knockout rounds at Euro 2020. Incredible. Of course, Ralf Rangnick, the manager, and a key player to look out for has got to be Gregor Stich. In the FIFA World Rankings, Austria ranked 25th, so fairly decent compared to some other teams we've already read out in this video. France hold the record for the most goals scored in a European Championships competition, 14 goals. They're looking to break that this year and, of course, bring the trophy home to France. Didier Deschamps has been there 12 years at the French national team, and of course with star players like Mbappe to help him on his way this year, it could be something special for France. In Euro 2024, a lot of people are backing them, and you can see why. World ranking of 2nd, and that is the highest on the list. Netherlands are always seen as a big force in the Euros. They've made the semi-finals on 3 occasions while winning it once in 1988. The man in charge this time, of course, Ronald Koeman for the 2nd time, and key man has to be said, Virgil van Dijk. It looks to be a solid squad that Netherlands have, but can they deliver? I think the only concern from me, a neutral, has to be said that going forward, is there going to be enough goals and firepower in that side? I'm unsure because the defence looks really solid. Midfield has taken a bit of a hit with the likes of Koopmeiners and Frankie de Jong now leaving the squad. It's not looking too good. I'm unsure if that's because of injury. If anyone knows, let me know in the comment section down below. Poland have competed at every Euro since 2008, and here they are again. Just about, may I add. They had to defeat my team, Wales, of course, in the playoff final, which was absolute heartbreak for me on a penalty shootout. I don't want to relive that. I don't know why I do it to myself, reminding myself of it. But of course, it's true. It's happened now. Manager, of course, Proteas, and key player Roberto Lewandowski, who seems to be unavailable for the first game. So who will step up in his place? The likes of Wojciech Szczesny, of course, confirming this will be his final European Championships as well. Be a big miss for Poland. But in this tournament, of course, they're here now, and let's see what they can do. Poland's FIFA World Ranking is 28th. Netherlands was 7th. France 2nd, and Austria 25th. So we've got a fair few favourites in this group. France and Netherlands have to be said as the two favourites, both inside the top 10. And then Poland and Austria just about getting in the top 30, both of them. So it's a very high quality group. Let's see if it works out as it's planned. Only a select few countries have hosted the Euros twice, but Belgium are on that list. FIFA World Rankings has them at number 3. So, of course, Argentina, who aren't in the Euros, of course, top. Then France 2nd and Belgium 3rd. And, of course, in the Euros, the best they've ever got as a result is 2nd place in 1980. So it's very high, and FIFA seem to rank them quite a lot. Of course, manager now, Tedesco, and star man has to be said. I'm going to go for Jeremy Doku. Looks really exciting, and I really do think he could have a great summer. Romania reached the quarter-final stage in Euro 2000 and are world ranked at number 46. I think that's quite harsh. I do think Romania are a bit better than that, looking at some of the other places on this list. Of course, though, manager is a name I cannot pronounce. I'll try my best. Ionescu. And star man has to be said, the Tottenham defender, Dragusin as well. How important will he be to Romania this summer? Slovakia won 7 out of 10 matches in qualifying. This is their 3rd consecutive Euros. Calzona's the man to lead them out, while Dubravka seems to be a really important goalkeeper. He's going to fight for his spot over Marek Rodek, of course, in that squad. And Slovakia's world ranking is 48th, which is very close to Romania's 46th. This is Ukraine's 4th Euros in a row. And of course, last Euros, let's not forget they reached the quarter-final stage. So it could definitely be a dark horse in this year's competition to go maybe another step further, or maybe even win the whole thing. Can you imagine that for Ukraine? That'd be incredible. Of course, manager Rybov, and star player has to be Chelsea winger Mudryk. So quick. Can he improve on his final product? We've seen glimpses of what he can do at Chelsea. Just haven't seen the full thing. Maybe this summer will be the surprise package. Of course, world rankings for Ukraine 22nd. So Belgium a clear favourite in this group. Ukraine a clear 2nd. And then 3rd and 4th is between Romania and Slovakia, with world rankings only having them 2 places apart. Czechia, the 1976 winners, are world ranked number 36. And, of course, manager Ivan Hasek hasn't been in there long, but he's doing really well so far. Of course, the first major tournament as Czechia manager for him, having been appointed, not too long ago at all. They're going to have to rely on star man Patrick Schick up top. Of course, the likes of Soufal and Soucek also in that side. Let's see how far Czechia can go this year. Portugal, of course, are the 2016 winners of the Euros. Ronaldo is the first player to play in 5 Euros, also scoring 14 goals in the Euros, is also the most out of any player. World ranking of number 6, so they're in the top 10, Portugal. They seem to be hyped up every year. Under Roberto Martinez, got a star man in Cristiano Ronaldo. You can't really look much further than that. But if you did, the likes of Bruno Fernandes as well in there. So much quality. It's packed of quality. And I think a lot of people are expecting big things from Portugal this summer. This is a Euro debut for Georgia, of course, after winning the playoff final to qualify for this tournament, of course. And if we have a look at the world rankings, so world rank number 75, which is the worst out of any side, of course, attending Euro 2024. Manager Sagnol and star player Kvaratskhelia seem to be very important for them. This is the 6th time Turkey are participating at the Euros. Of course, manager Montella and star player Kaloglu. Turkey are world ranked number 40, and it's very mixed. They're very close to Czechia, just slightly worse than them on the FIFA World Rankings. Of course, we take these with a pinch of salt, but in this Group F, it seems that Portugal are the favourites. World ranked inside the top 10, that's pretty good. And then Czechia 36, Turkey 40, and clear favourites to finish bottom of the group and the worst team in the tournament, according to the rankings, are Georgia. with ranking number 75 in the world. Let's hope Georgia can put up a bit of a shock though. That'd be great to see. England have played more games than any other nation at the Euros without winning the competition, that being 38 matches. While Denmark have lost the most games at the Euros, 17. Having a look at the stadiums then, Olympiastadion Berlin will host 6 games, including the final. It looks a really, really nice stadium, this one. Leipzig Stadium will be host to 4 games this summer. Volkspark Stadium Hamburg will host 5 games this summer, including a quarter-final. Stadion Dortmund will host 6 games this summer, including the semi-final. Arena AUF Schalke will host 4 games during the Euros, while Dusseldorf Arena will host 5 games, including quarter-finals. Cologne Stadium will also host 5 games this summer. That's the same with Frankfurt Arena. They'll host 5 games during Euro 2024. Stuttgart Arena will also host 5 games this summer, including the quarter-final. And Munich Football Arena, also known as the Allianz Arena, will host 6 games this summer, including a semi-final. If we have a quick look at what the Buckies think of Euro 2024, they're backing heavily England to win it at the moment. Second place is France. Third favourites to win it are the hosts Germany. 4th place is Portugal, and 5th is Spain, the 3 times winners. So both sides that have won it 3 times are on there. England, the runners-up last time, are on there as well. Then you've also got France and Portugal on there also, who have both won the Euros before. And no Italy, the current holders, they have had a bit of a makeover in terms of management there and a few players, but quite surprising and interesting there for the Buckies odds. Well, I'm sure it's going to be a great tournament, and there's so much content coming to you on the channel, so much content already uploaded, so hopefully you go on to enjoy that. If you haven't checked it out, be sure to, and while you're down there, smash the like button and subscribe as always. Turn on notifications to be notified every time I upload a video or go live, and I'll see you in the next video very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.